Think of a word, a positive word, and it may just be a chronicle shared in this space. Let's make life more meaningful. Our hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. Today's episode we talk about hope. Welcome back. Hi everyone, welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of Chronicles with Stephie, the podcast. I'm excited to be back here again. We've made it to Episode 3. Is anybody aware that we made it to Episode 3? When I was saying that I didn't know how far we were going for Season 2. And I won't lie to y'all, I'm a bit on the downside. This week, not writing the episode, just this week, while I'm recording. So give a little shout out to me, y'all. Give a little shout out to me in the comments. And let's just keep uplifting everybody. But today's episode we are talking about hope. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. And thank you for coming back to this little space that we're creating. If this is something that you think you'll enjoy, or if you just enjoy hearing my voice, let's get into today's episode. Chronicles with Stephie, Episode 3, Hope Chronicles. Now our hope is truly built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and his righteousness. When all else fails, it is hope that we may hold on to, which renews a desire or even a confidence of fulfillment. During times of crises, we hold the belief that things will turn out to be good, don't we? We may cross our fingers, and we sometimes idly do. For me personally, I cross my fingers and I put them under my legs and I'm like, please. But we cross our fingers, we may even pray really hard that the situation that we desire results in our favor. Hope is something that is truly just never lost. Can we all agree with that? Hope is something that truly is just never lost. When all else fails, we grab on and hold on to hope as if, we have nothing else. When there's literally nothing else that we can do, we hold on to hope, right? Time and time again, life has proven to us, that life is going to do life. It's going to prove us wrong. And even sometimes, it proves us right, especially when at the point of giving up. Eventually, however, a patient told me this one day, we get there in the end. We surely do get there in the end, even at the point where we'll feel like giving up, even at the point where we can neither look left nor right, up nor down, although we should always be looking up. We will get there in the end. So like I said, when all else fails, it is hope that we may hold on to, which, renews that desire or confidence or fulfillment. So what is hope? Hope in a biblical sense is to trust in, to wait for, or to desire a certain expectation with confidence. It's similar to faith, isn't it? Faith is the evidence of things hoped for, right? So it's similar to faith, but it's like that movie Titanic. I don't know why this just came to me. It's like the movie Titanic, where they're holding on to the last piece of board off of the Titanic. What them name again? Y'all know who I'm talking. Jack and Rose. What a iconic movie. Yeah, they were holding on to that last piece of board, and my girl, she fling off Jack. She never really wanted to do it. But she fling off Jack, with the hope that she was going to tread water a little bit more and somebody would just come to rescue her, hear her little whistle. And so they did. So hope is that trust that we have, waiting or desiring for a certain expectation. It's like a life jacket, a life vest. We're hoping that things will turn out for good. So why do we hope then? If it is that it's our life jacket, why do we hope? Well, life is unpredictable. Whether we want to agree or disagree, life is very unpredictable, and we often find ourselves at crossroads, sometimes daily, with a cascade of choices or decisions. I mean, so many of times it's presented to us in several different formats. Personally, without a belief or desire that, one of my decisions will stick. Again, based on the many presenting choices that are in front of my face daily, I just have the hope that, the outcome will be good and positive and in my favor. Will it always be? That's why we hope. And we don't meet hope. We don't meet hope with any expectation of it must and it will and it must always. We meet hope with just the confidence of the expected outcome. Just the confidence of knowing that when you blow the whistle, somebody will hear and come. Hope can be fleeting though. Hope can be fleeting. Because it is with earnest anticipation, yes, that we expect good outcomes all the time. I know for me, and I really try not to be naive in this lifetime, because I think that can lead to a consequence or a series of downfall, but I anticipate a good outcome all the time. Even if it doesn't go in my favor, I anticipate good outcomes. So even if it's of benefit to somebody else, even if I have to take a step back, even if I have to pause, however the case may be, I expect and anticipate a good outcome. That's just my hope. Why would I have a thought or inclination of expecting something bad to happen? I know. Man, I sit down and ponder say, oh yeah, I hope that the bad something happened to that. No. Because what you give is what you get. The seed that you plant today, right, is exactly what you'll reap, down the line. And I'm not planting bad seeds of hope. All of my seeds of hope have to be good. But then what happens when that's not really the case? When you don't have the anticipated outcome, right? When you desire and trust and wait and you don't have that anticipated outcome. Because as human beings, we occasionally have behaviors of giving up, don't we? We will throw in the towel, we will fling our hands up in the air and we'll just give up. We'll just say, I'm tired, I can't, but I'm done, I give up. How many of us, I did that recently. And it's just surprising that life will continue to humble us. Because here I am recording today's episode. So did I really give up? So we'll have that sentiment, we'll feel that way. Especially when it feels so easy to do. Because it's very easy to say that we're giving up. Don't you agree? It's very easy to say that, I can't, but I'm giving up. It's very easy. Because in reality, we just can't see that expectation. We just can't see that outcome at the moment, can we? That's my rationale for saying that it's fleeting, in my opinion. You may have a different outlook on it, but that's how I view it. That's why I say it's fleeting. But in Romans 8 verses 24 to 25, it speaks of hope as being something that is unseen. And can I tell you how on point it is? The text says, who hopes for what he sees? None of us. None of us, because we already know the expected outcome, don't we? If we can see what we're anticipating, what we're trusting and believing and waiting for, would we truly be satisfied or fulfilled? If we already knew, would we truly be satisfied or fulfilled? What would be the point of living then? If all the experiences that we cannot hold or touch, there's nothing worth anticipating or desiring. What would be the point of living if it was just already at our fingertips? If you had everything that you desired, would you truly feel purposeful? Would you truly, there's no other question, would you truly feel purposeful? I wouldn't. And I always say, when you get everything that your heart desires, you truly do feel empty. It's nice to work towards a goal, but when you work and you've accomplished all the goals that you've probably written down on your list and you have no sense of purpose, I can tell you truly do feel empty. Well, for me, there's truly a sense of emptiness. So what would be the point? The satisfaction of hoping, for example, good health, long life, for a material possession that we desire to help us lead a more meaningful or a life worth of easy living. You get what I'm saying? Would it be a car or a house? Would that be a bag to put your groceries in, or whatever the case may be? That satisfaction of hoping for it and then actually getting it. It wouldn't be there if we already did see it and know it. We wouldn't feel the bells and the whistles that come with it. The satisfaction of saving towards a goal and then achieving it. It's really incomparable when you put your belief system into yourself, invest in yourself to achieve that which you desire. There's nothing don't compare to that. You know, seeing what your hands, and of course what the Lord's hands have done for you, what you've allowed to come to fruition in your life through your hard work, through your discipline, through your own semblance of motivation. If you never have hope back at that, if you said that's going to be a desired outcome, what would be the point? You know, what would be the point? Hope is offered to us daily. And honestly, it helps to build our characters in other ways. I'm pretty sure you can see why I'm saying that. I mean, it teaches us to trust. So we enable trust, we remain humble. We trust in God, we remain humble. You know, we're patient. If nothing at all, hope teaches us. If there's anything at all that hope teaches us, it teaches us to really be patient. And you just love beyond, you know, any boundary or any form of captivity. Hope is believing, trusting, desiring unexpected outcomes. So let's not taint our lives yearning for the expected outcomes to just always be seen, always be at our fingertips, but rather let's hope that all miracles will come to fruition when the time is right. The songwriter said at the beginning of this episode, the songwriter said, "My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and his righteousness. On Christ, the solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand." Sinking sand would be, in my opinion, having everything that we desire, that we hope for, just land at our feet right then and there. So don't lose hope, you know. Don't lose hope in this life of yours. Even when you're in the deep end, even when you want something so badly, don't lose hope. Stay 10 toes down on the solid rock which is in Christ. But just don't, please, just don't ever give up hope. Okay? When you get the chance, please take a listen to On Christ the Solid Rock hymn. And also another song. I was listening to it recently and I actually fell in love with that song. It's called We Hope. Wait, no, it's called what a fraud, because I have been listening to it, but you know when you get caught up in a song so much. Yeah, it's called We Have Hope. We Have Hope. Yeah, that's the name of the song, We Have Hope. It's sung by, it's Maverick City. It's sung by Joel Barnes and someone else, but it's the name of the song is We Have Hope. So take a listen, okay? I needed this episode and I can't wait to re-listen to it. As per usual, peace and love and light, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye everyone.